Hey guys, hello and welcome, and I welcome all of you. So today's in this lesson, we will discuss about how to. Okay, first let me select it for you in a presentation mode. Where's that view in a presentation mode? So here we are, and we're going to discuss about how to work Amazing Biology. And here in this topics, we discuss a lot about science and facts and figure. So in the past, we make some videos on that. So I already discussed on the content what is we have in the content. So we will discuss one by one every day and in every video. So this is my target. So I will achieve it, and definitely I will share all the information which is available on this magazine and all the tips and tricks. So yes, in the past we discussed about human bodies, and now it's time to discuss about cell. Fine. So yeah, before that, what we discussed about the skin of a human body, and all the structures and different classifications, and also the elements of our body. So this is quite interesting. So now it's time to discuss more, and we will discuss about cells. Fine. So as you see, this is a 3D structure of a cell. So let me show you again. And this is how a cells look like. If we cross section it, and because it is a computer vision view, and almost 99% it's the same as you looking it right now. Now those are the some parts like the some of the different parts contain in make a complete cell. So what are those? Like mitochondria, nucleus, cytoplasm, cell membranes, fire and free ribosomes, and endoplasmic reticulum. Some lots of other extra material also is available. So for now we're going to discuss about only those things. So the nucleus store all the nucleus store all the uh, nucleus store all store sorts of genetic information. So close up with cells. So let's read it. There are thought to be over 200 different types of cells in a human bodies, each specialized to perform a particular functions. Despite those specialisms, their basics underlying biology in the same. Cells contain a nucleus which house the 46 chromosomes contain the complete sets of instructions to synthesize all the proteins found in the human bodies. Depending on the type of cells, different genes are switched on, off, and off, determining which proteins with the cells will produce. Proteins are used inside the cells are created on ribosomes in a cytoplasm. The ribosomes read the genetic message and assemble the corresponding proteins using amino acids and building blocks. Proteins to be exported from the cells, for example, antibodies or digestive enzymes, are constructed within a series of members. Here they again a number of modifications which enable them to survive the harsh environment when they leave to cell to travel around the body. Key cells of the body. So there are the many different cells, but having the same type of almost same type of functionalities. So all type same type of also the parts also. So let's talk about first the blood and immune cells. So the cell of the blood, including the red blood cells, are the white blood and the white blood cells of the immune systems are all produced in a bone marrow. Red blood cells lack of nucleus, enabling them to pick more of the oxygen carrying protein, hemoglobin into their cytoplasm. Epithelial cell. It is a skin and membranes type. The cells that cover our bodies and line our body cavity from junctions with one another using protein anchor between their membranes. The cells join force to create strong barrier to protect the body. Contractile cells a contractile Contractile cells like muscles, so those cells contain a protein attach system which enable them to contract. Actions and myosins form long strand which slide past on another, pulling the edge of the cell through nerve cells that brain and nerve cells. Nerve cells have specialized membranes which use molecular pumps to maintain an electrochemical gradients. This allow them to transmit electrical signals. Nerves functions more efficiently if they are insulated, and many nerve cells are covered by fatty sheeting of myelin. Stem cells undifferentiated. Stem cells are one that have not yet committed to a particular specialism. They are found in many locations and provide a replicating reservoir of cells that can be used to maintain and repair the cell body. Extracellular matrix cells. It is a connective tissue type. The cells of a body are supported by network of fibers, including collagen and elastin. Those are generated by extracellular matrix cell like fibroblast, which produce and secretes precursor precursor components that then assemble into the fiber that make up the matrix. Endocrine cells or hormones, it's a hormone type. So those cells generate hormone and release them locally in or into the bloodstream. Their hormone releasing activity is controlled by neurotransmitters sent from local nerves or by other chemical messengers which bind to reports that are on the cell surface. Germ cells type reproductive. Sperm and egg cells have just one copy of each chromosomes and are formed by a special type of cells divisions called meiosis. When sperm and eggs combine, the result cells has a full set of 46 chromosomes. Guys, let's talk about muscle movement. Skeletal muscles is responsible for moving the skeleton. It is composed of building the muscles fibers and sheathed in a strong collagen matrix which extend into tendon that attach to the bone. Within each muscle fiber is a molecule react systems made from the proteins actions and myosins. As the protein filaments slide past and another, the muscle's fiber contract way and the fiber shortens. Muscles fiber can be broadly categorized as a being either fast twitch or slow twitch. Fast twitch fibers use high-speed anaerobic respirations or to produce rapid movement but fatigue quickly. In contrast, slow twitch fibers use sustainable anaerobic respirations and produce slower movement for longer periods of time. The proportions of slow and fast twitch fibers affect athletic performance. Example, long uh, distance runner have a higher proportions of slow twitch fibers than sprinter. Whether muscle fiber can change from one to another is under investigation. In muscle power, there are 650 layers of sustained muscles attached to the bones of the human body. Tendon, as you see here, this is the muscles and this is called tendon. The muscles are attached to bone by bundles of collagen. This is called tendon, and this is a connective tissues. And each layer within the muscles is surrounded by a sheet of collagen fiber to resist stretch and distribute load. Fas- Fascicle each fascicle contain a bundle of 10 to 100 muscle fiber. Muscle fiber each muscle fiber is an individual cell picked with colla- controllective proteins. So let's discuss type of muscles. The muscles are many. Let's classify them in a like cardiac muscles, smooth muscles, skeleton muscles. So in a cardiac muscles, as you see here, this is a in a type of heart, right? So like skeleton muscles, cardiac muscles is a straight connections between the cells allow the contractions to pass in a coordinate wave across the heart. Smooth muscles, involuntary. The smooth muscles that line internal structure is more elastic than skeleton muscles, following the interesting and bladder, allowing the intestine and bladder, etc. to contract even when stretched. Now let's talk about skeleton muscles. This is a voluntary type. Skeleton muscles is responsible for moving the skeletons under the microscope. It has characteristics strip bands representing the contractile components within the cells. A fatty fat, and the average human adult will have 30 billion fat cells. So this is how much fats we have on an average as an adult. Now let's talk about why our body need a little fat, because many people have less amount of fat, so and many people have an extra amount of fat. So why we need a limited amount of fats? So adipose tissues provide the body with an energy reserve and also act as a shock absorber, so particularly on the solo on the feet. The fat cells, also known as adipocytes, contain a large lipid droplet which take up almost their entire volume with their nucleus and other organelles as are squashed on the perimeters. Adipocytes are not just used as a storage sacs, though they have important metabolic and hormonal duties too, including involvement in the productions of progesterone. Humans have a second type of fat tissues known as brown fat, more commonly found in infant. Brown fat provide a thermal blanket around the neck and the major blood vessels in the frogs. Brown fat cells are able to generate hard by the method known as uncoupling. Instead of using glucose to make energy for the cells in the form of ATP, the brown fat can release the energy as heat. This is thought to be very important in newborn who lack the ability to keep warm by shivering. So guys, this is about in this topic, in this part of this video. In the next part we will definitely discuss a lot, so keep watching. And yes, definitely if you have any suggestions, so you can ask, you can write down it on the comment sections, and in the next part we will discuss about that brain as you see here the slides. So keep watching and subscribe and share our video so that we can get more people to know about us, and also we can grow more with the help of you. So thanks for watching and keep watching.